Third graders, it's Wednesday, May 20th. Today, we're going to start off with our 10 o'clock Zoom. Make sure you have your three primary sources to share, at least one photograph, one document, and one artifact. We're going to be looking at every single one of yours to make sure you have your special time to share. You also have library today at 2:30. You don't have an extra special in the afternoon besides that library, so please take the time to work on the activities that are provided to you by the specials teachers, as well as Mr. Sinowich's seesaw activity. And also, I have about 15 pieces of missing work from yesterday. So, for some of you, take this time to catch up on the work that you missed. And if you've completed it and you haven't posted it, please make sure you're posting that as well. I can give you credit and I can give you feedback. If you don't put it up for me to see, then I don't know that you've done it. So, please, let's make sure that we're getting everything in. If you're having any problems, if you have any questions about things, let me know. I'm here to help. Reading today is going to be your fantasy book clubs. A lot of us did not do our bingo boards yesterday. So, for some of you, you're going to be doing your bingo board and you're going to be doing your jotting. Please make sure you're reading the agreed upon book club amount and you're trying to kind of push yourself in the jotting category. So, you're making sure that you're using text evidence and you're trying to fill out as many of those categories as possible. I want to focus a little bit on the setting category where some of us are just giving one word answers. I want you to think, why do you think the author put the setting that they chose? Why do you think the setting is important to the story? So try kind of stretching yourself a bit in your jots today. As always, you're putting your name and the date. You should again be doing as many categories as possible. Here are the Padlets for all of your groups. For writing today is a two-part or a two-day lesson. So today you're going to watch Miss Boyer's lesson about fantasy, and you're going to use a mentor text called The Paper Bag Princess. Please start by watching the introductory video. Then you're going to check your writing folder for slides called Luciano Mangan Imaginative Narrative, and you're going to complete all of your work in these slides. They're in your writing folders so they're yours. They're not shared. So everything that she asks you to do, please just go ahead and write in that writing folder. You're going to read and or listen to The Paper Bag Princess. Reading it as there's just it printed out text, and listen is the author reading it aloud to you. You can do either or both. Then for today, you're going to complete the story map or the story mountain for The Paper Bag Princess. So this slide, you're going to add text boxes and you're going to write your whole story mountain. So that's your job for today. Watch the video, go into those slides, read The Paper Bag Princess, and complete the story map. Second day, we'll talk more about tomorrow, but just get this work done for today so that you're all ready for tomorrow's. Today is a really important day for math. We're talking a lot about conversions from hours to minutes. There's a lot of multiplication and division in this lesson, and some can be challenging. So please listen closely to Miss Luciano's lesson as she'll help you with some strategies, as we're not expecting long division, but we are showing you some tips and tricks on how to kind of break apart numbers in order to see groups of 60. So these are the workbook pages. You can either copy and paste into your e-learning slideshow, or you can go ahead and print. Extra time today, I've kind of accumulated all of the resources that I've showed you for time over the last few days. So please feel free to play some games, get some Khan Academy. You might have some fun. For social studies today is our last lesson about primary and secondary sources, and we're going to zoom in on secondary sources. I think a lot about how we always talk about primary sources being so important, but I want to talk about the advantages of secondary sources. So please watch carefully, and then you're going to continue doing those task cards. So you'll remember them, the ones where you scanned using the QR codes. So you're going to do 17 through 32 today. So I have listed them all here with little hints on the side to help you along the way. You do not have to copy and paste the cards into your slideshow, but you can just copy and paste this slide, or you can go ahead and you can print the PDF and then show me on Seesaw, however you want to do it. Today, I wanted to tell you that Mo Willems, who is a big hit in my house, there's a lot of elephant and piggy going on right now. Mo Willems was honored as the Kennedy Center Education Artist in Residence, which means that he is highlighted as this for the whole year as someone who's going to teach children about their work. But this year, with the coronavirus, he started doing his work from home. So he had a 15-day series of drawing tutorials that started in March. I wanted you to kind of have some fun. And if you missed any of his lunch doodles, where he's teaching you how to draw some of his most beloved characters, I put up like a YouTube link to all of his lunch doodles. So please show off your pigeon or any of your other Mo Willems drawings and snap a picture, put them on Seesaw, put them on your slideshow. I can't wait to see how you used his tutorials to create your own. And May is all about kindness. So he started a new series called Thank You Thursdays. So if you click on this link, it's going to bring you to the webpage. I know it's only Wednesday, but still have a click and check it out. Your smart fact today is that on this day in 1927, Charles Lindbergh took off from Roosevelt Field in Long Island, New York, flying the Spirit of St. Louis. This was an epic flight that flew from New York to Paris, and it was a huge milestone in aviation history. He completed this 33-hour, 30-minute flight and landed in Paris on the evening of the 21st of May. The Spirit of St. Louis is an artifact that is housed at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum. So watch this video to see his plane being brought into the museum and inspected, and there's a plan created so that we can preserve that special artifact. So by the end of the day, you need to read your agreed upon book club amount. You're going to post to Padlet as many thoughtful jots as possible. For fantasy, you're going to complete day one. You're going to watch Miss Boyer's video, read The Paper Bag Princess, and complete the Story Mountain. And for math today, you're going to watch Miss Luciano's video, complete the two workbook pages, and go ahead and do any extra practice. For social studies, you're going to watch my lesson about secondary sources, complete the task cards 17 through 32, and just post your recording sheet to Seesaw or Slides. And very important is to bring the three primary source objects to today's Zoom. Because we had such a large amount of unfinished work yesterday, I just wanted to remind you that your bingo board activity, your workbook pages, and your fantasy noticings are all due as well. As always, if you have any questions on any of these things, are having trouble completing them, or unsure how to get started, always let me know. We'll schedule a Zoom time. We can email each other. Whatever you need, I'm here to help. So, third graders, it is Wednesday. I hope you have a great morning, and I'll see you at 10 o'clock. I can't wait to see what items you share and what we're going to learn about each other today. Bye.